Ahoy and welcome back to the First Coast Adventures of Lewis and Clark. We're on board the Tiki Bar boat.
Tiki Bar boat, an unusual boat, right?
Absolutely, I think that's fair to say. And we've been to some pretty unusual places.
Like the Leitner Museum's 4th floor.
Bizarre.
The building used to be the swanky Alcazar Hotel in the 1890s, and walking along and inside the museum, it just feels grand.
We're going to the museum. Not a museum, a morning at the museum.
Museum Executive Director Bob Harper and Curator Barry Myers were our guides. Okay, we're going to the elevator. Where are we going, Bob?
We are going to the 4th floor storage area, which was originally where the staff of the hotel stayed. Very little has changed in this space architecturally, even the paint and so forth.
Give me the time frame.
Since when the hotel closed in the 1930s.
The 1930s, we're kind of like going back into that.
Exactly.
This time machine.
Right.
The hallways are lined with old dorm rooms, and all of them are locked.
One of the rooms.
Oh, that's kind of something you don't expect, except for that statue on the bed. The room was seemingly untouched, just like when that staff person left in the 1930s.
All these little cutouts, it kind of reminds you of a college dorm room or something like that, where this young lady who lived in this room tried to personify it with things she was interested in.
And so the person who was living in this room, what would she have been doing?
Well, she might have been a maid or a cook.
So 2 people would be in here?
We think 2 people to a room.
2 people to a room, Bob, and this is your closet?
That is the closet.
Doesn't even hold a Lewis, let alone Lewis and Clark. We're not going to try it out.
Yeah, and where are we going again?
You're going outside. This would have been the roof with the skylight over the swimming pool.
Okay.
Watch your head.
And that's the pool area, or was.
You can eat there now, huh?
You can eat down there now.
After
Are you scared of heights?
I don't like them. I mean, I don't hate them. I'm just kind of like, yeah, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be uncomfortable.
Spiders and heights.
Spiders and heights are a little iffy for me.
Okay.
And behind the other doors,
Again, this is our storage area. Well, it's all part of the museum collection.
there are collections of collections.
We appreciate you being
The
here.
theme of this room is metal.
Okay. The Oliver typewriter. I've seen that before.
Look how many grinders they have.
They're for coffee.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
We have a huge collection of bells.
Cowbell.
Mostly in here is furniture, mostly chairs.
Look at this chair of what it looks like cow horns.
The famous salt and pepper shaker collection.
It's one whole room dedicated to salt and pepper shakers.
Do you know how many salt and pepper shakers you have?
Thousands. Probably maybe 3,000. Around over 3,000 salt and pepper shakers.
You name it, the Leitner Museum probably has collected it.
Okay, Bob, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at 2 of the 3 shrunken heads we have in our collection.
Just a shrunken head.
What?
Right.
Just a shrunken head.
Right.
Shrunken
Yeah.
heads of what? Are those humans?
Yes, they are.
You see, Mr. Otto Leitner, whose name is on the museum, bought the old hotel to hold his collections.
We laugh and say Mr. Leitner collected 1 of everything and maybe 2 or 3 of everything.
Do you know how many items you have?
No. In the millions.
Millions.
Most museums are icebergs, and what you see is the tip.
That is, the tip of the iceberg is on display, and the rest of the Leitner Museum's iceberg is all locked away in rooms,
44 rooms.
all on the frozen in time 4th floor.
That's lots of stuff, huh?
Millions of things.
Millions of things.
Had a beautiful day out here.
It's gorgeous,
Right here on
isn't
the
it?
Julington Creek. It has been absolutely beautiful. We've seen a lot of beautiful places though.
Oh yeah, one of my favorites, Driftwood Beach.
Driftwood Beach was awesome. Jess, you're a bit of a beach bum.
I love the beach.
Love the beach, right?
Yeah.
I love the beach. Probably been 1,000 times to the beach
Sure,
just
of
through
course.
the course of my life. So why Lewis and Clark at a beach?
Right, why?
This is why.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
This is Driftwood Beach. This wood-covered beach is on Jekyll Island along the southern Georgia coast. It takes a few minutes to take it in at first.
Lewis, this is great. This is great.
Brianna Ondich is our guide on the beach.
Kind of watch your way around. It's better to come out at low tide, of course.
She is a park ranger for Jekyll Island.
Always watch your head. People hit their heads sometimes.
Now, for what seems like miles, we walk as the sun comes up, seeing tree after tree tipped over, giant roots showing, and the waves washing in.
I'm curious about what these trees are. What are they again?
Most of them that you see right here are live oak.
This isn't just a few trees scattered around to hang out. I mean, just as far as the eye can see.
The beach itself is about 2 kilometers long.
We could not stop ourselves from taking pictures.
I mean, everywhere you turn, there's a picture.
I'm out of room on my phone.
Are you?
Like I have no gigabytes of memory left.
Driftwood Beach has been a favorite for many people throughout the years.
Been here during the club era and everything like that.
Club era. What's that?
That's like
Late
real fancy.
1800s
Oh.
until around the time of World War II, we had the Jekyll Island Club.
The guys who were wearing the suits on the beach.
They would.
I bet they did the Charleston.
Oh, which is
You're gonna do the hammocking.
And those trees just beg for somebody to climb on top of them.
This would be great to have a hammock way up here. Louis, when you were a kid, did you used to make forts?
of course.
Wouldn't this be perfect for a fort?
Be great for now. The forts I usually made were like pillow forts in the living room.
My hand just hit something over here. And look at this. This is so cool. A little metal plaque.
Oh yeah.
And it says, what does it say?
Mike C. proposed to Susie R. on this site June 14th, 2015, so not that long ago.
Wow. Congratulations, Mike and Susie.
Mike C. and Susie R. I hope if you're Glenn County folks or just around the area, I hope it worked. And if it didn't, this short a period of time in, it's probably for the best it didn't.
Well, whatever the case, Driftwood Beach is indeed a natural masterpiece created by water and wind. It is one jewel of a discovery.
Pretty special, right?
That is fantastic.
Lewis and Clark Gold right there.
Lewis and Clark Gold. Oh, that was so pretty.
Pretty and relaxing. Kind of take your mind off the stress of the day. And you can do that here on the Tiki Bar boat too. On the creek, we've got so much more. Stay right there.
We'll be right back.